From Steam to Diesel, a story of the railroads in East Contra Costa. Tragedy strikes. On July 17, 1990, the citizens of Pittsburgh see their historic Southern Pacific Railroad station burned to the ground. A sad day indeed for all railroad lovers and historians. But despite this unfortunate incident, railroad history continues to fuel the imagination and recap countless stories of life in East Contra Costa County in the first half of the 20th century. In fact, the development of this county is intrinsically linked to the railroad, its beautiful engines, and dedicated railroaders. Hi, I'm Peter Armstrong, and I'll be your host as we journey through this program From Steam to Diesel, the early history of the railroad in Contra Costa. The introduction of the railroads in Contra Costa County has ensured the rapid growth and development of this area from a small community to a center of industry. As early as the 1900s, railroad cars heavily loaded with coal exited the Black Diamond and Pittsburgh mines, traveled down the hills of Mount Diablo, and delivered their cargo to the local wharfs in Antioch and Pittsburgh. Ever wonder how Railroad Avenue in Pittsburgh got its name? That's because a rail line came down this very road and continued on toward New York Landing. Marty Aiello belongs to the Pittsburgh Historical Society and is very knowledgeable about the railroad.
There were two major lines that traveled east and west through the town. One was the Southern Pacific, and it carried both passengers and freight, and also the Santa Fe Railroad that was mostly freight, but some passengers also. And then the local electric line was the Sacramento Northern, also known as the Oakland to Antioch line, and it was strictly passenger.
The major industries that spanned East County included fishing, canning, and steel mills. The giant industries took full advantage of the easy transportation opportunities that were provided by the railroads, including the use of spur tracks.
Spur tracks were the additional tracks that were laid to the factories and to also packing sheds where canning of fruits and vegetables were taking place, and canning of fish. And it would facilitate the transportation of the goods, the finished goods or products, to the main tracks where they were loaded and then carried off to the market ports.
Agriculture did not develop to its full potential in East County until the introduction of the railroads. Fruits and vegetables grown in the fertile soil of Oakley, Brentwood, and Byron were taken to the factories of the Western California counters and carefully sealed for transportation to every part of the country.
This area was just really the breadbasket for the entire nation, and it just revolutionized the canning industry by the facility which you can ship these things out from the West Coast to the East or other parts of the world.
With the onset of World War II, the entire country rallied under a single flag to prepare for the inevitable violence of war. East County was host to the hastily erected staging area called Camp Stoneman in December of 1941. At first, the railroads brought in skilled workers from every part of the country as they united together to create Camp Stoneman. Later, the rails carried soldiers and their visitors to and from the area. Even German and Italian prisoners of war were transported here for interrogation and imprisonment. Even in these modern times, railroads continue to play an important part in Contra Costa. Our county is inextricably linked to the other counties by BART, Bay Area Rapid Transit, a rail line that carries passengers within and outside Contra Costa. There is also much discussion and heated debate on the proposed light rail that would run through our county connecting Walnut Creek and San Ramon. While it would provide a transportation option to help clear traffic congestion, the proposed route would be along the much-loved Iron Horse Trail. Whatever the outcome, railroads are here to stay in one form or another. With their introduction in the early 1900s, they have revolutionized transportation and have played an undeniably important role in the rapid development of our county.